had an experience to travel with your father? That was an experience that I will never forget.
Vamos a ver todo lo que hay. Disimular, así el problema y la duda no nos ven pasar. El que se enoja, mi amor, pierde un turno y se baja en esta estación. Tenemos saldo deudor con el mundo ahí afuera. Hagamos algo mejor, queda claro.
So we are in Paris. We drove all the way from Kaiserslautern, Germany. That was a long journey. It was 277 miles, and if you use kilometers, it's 435 kilometers. That was quite a journey. It takes 5 hours and 26 minutes, 2 hours and 28 minutes on a train, 4 days to walk if you're out of your mind, and 1 day to biking if you're also out of your mind. But driving was our choice. We didn't take the train because I don't like the idea of getting to my destination and starting waiting for taxis, start paying for Uber and all that. The cost of going to a new destination and buying the tickets, the taxis and Ubers and all whatever, I better buy the gas and use my own car to travel wherever I want, especially when I have my father with me. This was quite a journey. It's not the first time that I'm traveling here in Paris. This was my third time traveling here, and so this is my first time filming because I was waiting for my dad to be with me so we can have fun together, come to this place together. This has never been a dream. This was never something that I ever dreamed that I would travel with my dad. It has never been a dream. I never thought of it. These are the things that only happens for very few people. And me being one of those few people, I don't take this for granted at all. Not many people travel places like this with their fathers, especially people with the same background as I, very humble background. And so to me, that was something big. This is Paris. As for most people the locals call it Paris. Most people in Europe will call it Paris. People in the UK will call it Paris and they don't care. And everybody else in the world will say Paris. You're welcome to use whatever you want. This coming to Paris has been a dream to me. But with my father, that changes the whole game. And at this moment, I would like to remind you, you don't have to travel to Paris with your father or your mother, your mom, or anybody. Especially those two, let's stick with those two. If you are lucky enough to be my age and you're able to travel and you have your two parents, first of all, that is a privilege. You are blessed. Not to say that the ones that you don't have your parents alive, you're not blessed. But the time you had with them, you are blessed. Even now that you know them, you are blessed. But traveling, having an opportunity to travel and spend time with your parents, either your mom or your dad, please, when they're alive, even if you travel the local areas of your country or your town or your city, and you just take a moment and spend time with your parent, that changes the whole thing. You don't have to go to Paris. You don't have to go to central London. You don't have to go to Hong Kong. You don't have to take your parents all the way to Sydney, Australia, or you have to go to Russia, or whatever you have to go, or whatever the tourist destination there is in this world. You do not have to go to those places. You can travel right where you are able to get to. Whatever. Go spend time with your parent. This is Paris. This is the traffic here. One thing I've learned about this driving here in Paris, the motorcycles. I do not know what is wrong with the people who ride motorcycles. But here in Paris, motorcycles are so many that if you're a foreign driver, you might hit one or they might hit you. Either way, you get in trouble. Be careful. Use all your 3 mirrors, actually your 4 mirrors, your 2 side mirrors, the one on top of you right inside the vehicle, and your windshield. Look for them because they're not looking for you. I don't understand. People with motorcycles everywhere in the world, they think they have this sort of a privilege that they can ride their motorcycles in between other vehicles fast. But it's a responsibility of the driver to look out for them. That is very annoying. If you are a motorcycle rider, it is very annoying. Very annoying, right? All of us should be able to be responsible while riding a motorcycle or driving a vehicle. Okay? Everybody got a license. That's something. Here in Paris. Here in Paris, motorcycles are so many. Not the ones you see here. One person here. Like one by one. There's so many that you might go crazy. Come on, guys. And they will try to fit in between 2 vehicles very thinly, and you're like, what are you doing? Whatever you do, don't touch my car. Sometimes they will scratch your car. Sometimes they will touch your car. But you can't touch them, and you can't tell them anything. Because who are you telling? They're already 1 mile away. Anyway, that's one crazy things I learned about Paris. But my first impressions of Paris is, it reminded me that Europe is a very old continent. Their roads, their infrastructure, public infrastructure, bridges, roads, roadblocks. These things are so old. You can tell. You can see the road barriers. You can see they are very old. You can tell they're very old. But that comes as no surprise, remembering that in 1918, 1939 to 1945, everybody understands the Second World War. After the Second World War, they built what? They made 2 institutions called Bretton Woods institutions, the IMF and the World Bank, to rebuild Europe. France was number 1 in the list of the countries that needed to be rebuilt. So the infrastructure you see here was built in those times, late 40s, 50s, 60s. Even the building, very Gothic and very beautiful. And so that explains why the infrastructure here looks a bit old. Now we head into Eiffel Tower. We're gonna do everything Eiffel Tower today. We're gonna climb all the way up. We're gonna climb all the way down. We're gonna go around it. We're gonna do everything that you have to do in the Eiffel Tower. Me and my dad. Eiffel Tower is right in front of us. We are driving through it. We're gonna pass by it, and then we're gonna find a parking somewhere, and then somehow we're gonna walk all the way back to the Eiffel Tower, and we're gonna show you everything Eiffel Tower. So we are really close, as you can see. So this boulevard is called Champs-Élysées. If you type that, if you're And by the way, let me talk a little bit about the hotels. All these buildings you see here, they have A and B, and there's so many hotels. Hotels are very cheap in Paris. That was very surprising and refreshing. Hotels are cheap in Paris. And I'm talking about, like, even though they would say like 4 miles away, or 4 kilometers, or 5 or 10 kilometers away from Eiffel Tower, or from the CBD, central whatever, I don't know what they have, the CBD or whatever. Even when it says like 4 minutes, just understand 4 minutes is not the same. It's not 4 minutes of driving. Sorry, 4 kilometers. 4 kilometers can turn out to be 30, even 45 minutes of driving. Okay, so even if you hear like, oh, it's you are like 8 kilometers away from Eiffel Tower, or from the town center, just understand, because of traffic, 8 kilometers might turn out to be 45 minutes of driving from that hotel. But hotels are very cheap in Paris. Very surprising. I was so surprised. I paid 65 euros for a whole night in a nice hotel. Very nice hotel for 65. That was 8 kilometers, but I had to drive 35 minutes to get here, which is worth it. It's fine. I don't have to break a bank to come to Paris to find a nice hotel close to the town center. Now, as you can see, the Eiffel Tower is on my right. We're gonna go, like I said, pass it and park somewhere in the streets. And again, parking in Paris, it's affordable and it's easy. You will find, you might go around a few rounds before you find a parking spot, but you eventually find a parking spot. Where was that place that I said it was crazy? Washington, D.C. Oh my goodness. You will never find parking spot in Washington, D.C. You will, period. Here is an international tourism spot, but you will find parking. They are very nice with parkings. Like, you will find the parking, especially when you come on a non-traffic, non-holiday, not a weekend day, right? Monday to Thursday, especially Monday to Wednesday, you'll find parking everywhere. And you might even find yourself climbing Eiffel Tower by yourself. Well, you'll never. Well, I'll take that back. You will never. There's always a small queue there. Everybody trying, because everybody in the world is there. Everybody in the world is there. Something that disappointed me when it comes to Eiffel Tower and its surrounding areas, it's disgusting. And I hope the city council of Paris, please, I hope they've done something, they are doing something, because it was disgusting. It was disgusting. Some areas, not everywhere, like some roads, when you some streets when you're walking through some sidewalks, disgusting. I'm talking about sewage, disgusting. It was bad. Like, you find like trash that is rotten there. Now, anyway, forget about it. Now we are climbing the stairs. We found our way here. We are climbing the stairs to go queue, right? I think at this point, you come here, you queue, you get your ticket, and then you go to the elevators. The elevator will take you all the way up the Eiffel Tower. You can walk the stairs you saw us walking. You can walk to the first level of the Eiffel Tower, and then you will be able to see this. The more you climb, the more skyline you see. The more you climb, the more you see the larger Paris. You will see so much. That's how tall this thing is. It's a metallic steel monument. It's humongous. It's big. Once you get all the way to the top, you're gonna start seeing everything as a small. Like, you see like cars are like toys, like trucks, trailer trucks, looks like small cars. Like the higher you go, the smaller everything becomes, and the more you see all over, you will see it all over. You'll be able to see every side of the four corners of Paris. Like you can see, it is so scenic, it is so beautiful. You can watch soccer. There's a soccer field right here. If you're climbing up there, you can actually watch soccer. If some people are playing soccer down there, you will be able to see it. It's fantastic, and you can see the buildings. Where's the skyscrapers? Paris, France, they don't do skyscrapers. They don't go vertical, they go horizontal. Look at this city, it's completely horizontal. That is my dad. He was having fun. He was having fun with his small phone, trying to fit large videos. Somehow it worked. Somehow that small phone took a lot of videos. I was like, where is this space coming from? But we had a lot of fun. He enjoyed this. By the way, my dad he knows history, the Roman Empire history. He knows the history of all countries in Europe. He will tell you about the First World War, Second World War. He will tell you how the militaries, like he will tell you so much about these nations. He knows so much about the Roman Empire. He knows about the rivers, all the rivers that pass and crisscross Europe. He's very good in history. Probably that's where I got my thing with history. I love history. I know the history. I'm very good at history. And basically, history is you learn all the wars. If you learn all the wars of the world, you will know the entire history of the world. The map you see of all continents, it's like that because of wars. Those are territories, and they mark their territories, what we call borders. Anyways, look at Paris. Look at how horizontal the city is. These guys don't go up. That's just one skyscraper you see over there, and it's not even, I don't even think that qualifies as skyscraper. And I think they did this to make sure that nothing blocks the Eiffel Tower. Nothing is tall like the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is the only skyscraper that you will see in Paris, and I think that's why they decided not to go vertical, because they wanted the Eiffel Tower to be the primary tall structure that attracts people everywhere. Right, so that's us over there. We are on the second story of it. We never got a chance to go all the way to the pinnacle because, like I said, the tickets will go out while you're queuing. If you want to make it to the pinnacle, you have to make sure that you get here early, you buy your tickets early, and you get a chance to go all the way to the pinnacle. All right, so if that's your goal. As you can see how beautiful it is. You see, it's just one skyscraper you see over there. You see that green there before the white structure. Those are soccer field over there. It is very scenic, as you can see.
Sin ritmo bailábamos los dos. Daba lo mismo saber quién eras vos, quién era yo. Y murmuraste sin saber muy bien por qué. Amaría extrañarte al menos una vez por mes. Ya sé, mujer, Esto es así, desde el principio supe que esto era el fin. Lo sé, sabes, esto es así. Fundimos piernas para parar y seguir. Esa risa puso el final del hermoso papelón, y de ahí al humo como un tren llegando a la estación. Vengo de lejos aprendiendo a mentir. Con un viaje corto fue suficiente para mí. Y le dije, ya sé mujer, esto es así. El fin fue siempre el principio para mí. Lo sé y sabes, esto es así. No importa el orden, si entendés por dónde ir. La salida fue el primer paso al revés. Daba lo mismo si el camino está ahí, nadie supo cómo fue. Tener saudade no es lo mejor para los dos, me dijo. Me llegaste en serio, esquivar mi corazón. Lo sé mujer, esto es así. El fin fue siempre el principio para mí. Lo sé y sabes, esto es así. No importa el orden, si entendés por dónde ir. Lo sé mujer, esto es así. Lo sé y sabes, esto es así. Lo sé mujer, siempre es así. Sos silbido y yo hago un tiro por ahí. Sabes mujer, esto es así. Hacerte letra es el
So,
principio.
quick facts about the Eiffel Tower. It was built in between 1887 and 1889 for the World's Fair to mark 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. The designer was Gustave Eiffel, a French civil engineer. Its height is 330 meters, which is 1083 feet, which is, if you understand things in kilometers, is 0.3 kilometers. Material is made of wrought iron, weighing over 10,000 tons. The tower has 20,000 light bulbs that sparkle every evening for 5 minutes each hour on the hour. And you want to be here during Christmas time, or actually not Christmas time, but during the new year, you're gonna enjoy. That place shines like, I don't know what, but it's fantastic. It's something you've never seen before. You should check on YouTube or some Google on how it looks at night. Location on the Champ de Mars near Seine River in central Paris. Over 7 million people visit each year, making it one of the most visited monuments in the world. It has 3 viewing levels with restaurants and observation decks offering panoramic views of Paris. And how many people are involved in building the Eiffel Tower? 300 workers were directly involved in building. No one is alive today. It's 135 years ago. As I said, it was completed in 1889. All right, and the last fact I'm gonna give you is how many people died while building the Eiffel Tower? Just one. That is fantastic. Are you crazy? In 1889, safety issues were like, nobody knew about safety issues, and just one person died. He fell from the second deck and died. One person only. That is classic. I like words on that one. And how much money does this monument earn per year? You want to hear this one? 112.9 million euros every single year is how much money this monument gathers. So they say tickets only is 126 million euros every year. Now you're asking, how much do I need to pay to enter this elevator going all the way up to the pinnacle? It will cost you 20 euros to just general entering. If you just want to go and walk around. And I hope I had said that you can climb. You do not have to use the lift. You can actually go and use the stairs, and you can go all the way up. Actually, not to the pinnacle, to the second deck. The first time I climbed this, I went all the way to the second deck without using a lift. So you can just pay a normal fee, 20 euros to just go to the second deck. It's 40 euros if you want to go all the way to the pinnacle. My dad did the recording on the phone to see how long it takes to go all the way to the pinnacle, and it was like almost 3 minutes. And I think it was about 3 minutes. Yeah, about 3 minutes to go all the way to the pinnacle. And it was fascinating. Like, have you ever been in the elevator that long? Most of you guys like a few seconds, but being in an elevator for that long, it's something. Sometimes you're like, oh my goodness, am I flying? Like, it's a minute in the elevator and you're still going up. Now think about almost 3 minutes and you're still going up. You're like, where am I going? Oh my goodness. So yeah, there's restaurants in here. There's you can buy some snacks, you can buy coffee, you can buy they have very good snacks as well, and some drinks as well, sodas, juices, and all that kind of stuff. Don't come here during winter, you would enjoy. This is a metallic structure. It's not heated as much as you would think. It's heated. So come here during summer, you'll have fun. You'll enjoy more during summer, obviously, for obvious reasons. This the vibe that comes with summer, and happy people travel during summer. So if you come here during winter time, you find moody people, people who don't like celebrating. They hate the party. Obviously, generalizing, but here is elevators. I'm sorry, the stairs that you can take going all the way up. I saw a lot of people going up and down stairs. So, and it's fun. Yeah, obviously you can see my dad. He walked all the way to the second deck. We actually climbed down, all the way down. We didn't take a lift. I don't think we took a lift going all the way down. We took, we climbed all the way down. And it was fun. Yeah, that's your Paris, the panoramic view, and it's nice. You have no idea until you come here and see it for yourself. It's an experience.
where I know I should feel safe. My heart is breaking and this look on my face shouldn't look this way again. So much confusion in this theater of pain, with the roles we all play. I'm standing up and I don't care what it takes. I don't care what they say. I keep staring at the floor, and I'm tired of these games. I keep trying to be strong, but I'm fading away. I'll protect you as best as I can. That's the job of a family man. I don't feel it anymore, and I know I'm not the same. I'll keep trying to put it on, but I'm fading away. I don't feel it anymore, and I know I'm not the same. I'll keep trying to put it on, but I'm fading away.
So amongst the movies that features Eiffel Tower, uh, I'm gonna name a few. There's Eiffel in Love, Lost in Paris, Viva la France, Paris When It Seizes, Eiffel Tower. I think that's a documentary. Under the Eiffel Tower. There's a lot, and another one. Let me see. Is not Notre Dame, Tour Eiffel. There is the Hostage Tower, Dafametai, the Love Under Hill Mob. Looks like a cartoon one, made in 1951. And there's 1949, The Man on the Eiffel Tower. 2014, there's no name for that one. There's 1953, Bonjour, Paris. And 1924, I think that's the oldest. Actually, the oldest is 1898, and it doesn't say the name. In 1924, it was Paris. In 1928, La Tour. The most latest movie that was done featuring Eiffel Tower was Eiffel in Love. It's 2021. I'd like to see that one.
Trying to be strong, but I'm fading.
Let me mention quickly, if you ever think of driving in Paris, if you have not driven in any major cities, any major city in the world, in a chaotic environment, chaotic traffic, where any driver can get on your lane anytime, people can get on your lane without indicating. People are expecting you to already, like in Paris, people are expecting that you know how drivers in Paris drive. Okay, so don't get there thinking that this is like driving in Germany somewhere, or driving in your local country. Um, except if you have driven in Nairobi, Kenya, you know, those Nairobi, Kenya will give you a certain set of skills to drive everywhere in the world. So those who come from Nairobi, they know what I'm talking about. There is someone can cut in front of you anytime. Someone can, like how you ask someone to give you a lane. In Nairobi, Kenya, they will not ask you. They will just make a signal, and they will put the front of their vehicle on your lane, and then you stop. You don't honk. You just stop, because that's the way it works. That's exactly how it works here in Paris, right? People cut in line. People will you will stop somewhere in traffic, and you see like there's a vehicle actually stopping right across the street. That person is trying to get to the other lane. They're closing all other lanes to cross to the other lane. So there are roundabouts are very big, and they are not marked. So if you enter the roundabout, you have to figure out how to exit. So you better know where you're going when you enter the roundabout. To me, it was fun. I was warned by so many people, don't drive in Paris, take a train. I was like, oh, I like that challenge. So I drove, and I had a lot of fun driving here. Paris is very spacious, very walking friendly. It is one of the most friendly touristy place in the world. I loved it here, and it's so nice. It's so nice. It's very welcoming. People are very nice as well. As a cosmopolitan, you'll find every tribe, every nationality in Paris. Every nationality, everybody, every culture, everybody lives here. So it's a cosmopolitan place. So don't come with don't be afraid of the people or the culture or anything. Yes. Those are the things that I can mention about driving and about the people. And what else? If you can come here, you see the bikes people are riding, you can rent them. Most of them are electric. These electric scooters that you can take. Obviously, if you have experience with those, you can use them around here because it's big. I repeat, you cannot walk the entire Paris. It will take you days to be able to walk throughout the entire Paris. It's huge. It's big. As you had seen from the top, it's big. You cannot just walk. Paris has a way of slowing time. Making moments feel like, soft whispers that linger in the heart long after they have passed. Like you still remember those moments. And I think for me, it's because the person walking beside me wasn't just a friend, it was my father. And those things, they have never entered my imagination, but here in reality, walking through those cobblestone streets all over in Paris, watching the city lights, especially when we walked at night after we booked our hotel and we decided to walk a little bit. The Eiffel Tower wasn't just a monument, that day that we went there. It was a witness. It was a dream come true for both of us. Something beautiful that words cannot quite explain or hold. Paris gave me the memories, indelible marks were left in my life that I'll always carry with me wherever I go. It was that moment, standing beneath that tower. Uh, it was, it felt like time is not moving. It was alive. It was something infinite about it. It was something that seriously words cannot explain. And my dad made it fun because he loves history. He knows history, and he talks about it while pointing at things. And um, all of a sudden, I felt like I was a student and I'm learning. And guess what? My dad was a geography teacher, so he knew so much about Europe that I thought I knew. And and we talked, and there's no one moment for those 2 months that I stayed with my dad and traveled throughout Europe that we were quiet. We were bickering, and bickering is discussion, debate, talking so much. We both love the Bible, so we talked the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, cultures, talked about so many things, and every single day we learned new things, seen new things. Personally, I learned a lot from him. So many stuff that I would never had if I never had spent that time with him. Always spend time with the people you love. I spent a nice journey from Nairobi to Nyahururu, Thompson Falls in Kenya with my mother and my sister, and it was a great time. I never forget about it. Even today, it's marked in my somewhere in my brain that I'll never forget that moment that I spent with my parents. Spend some time. Don't just buy stuff. Building houses, buying things for them, taking them to hospital, and all these things that they are good things that you do to your parents. But spend time with your parents. Spend time. Even I see a lot of Kenyans or Africans who are here in America or in Europe. You just bring your mother and then you stay with them in your house. No, that's not enough. Take a time, go somewhere with them, travel with them, have that one-on-one with them, go to places, have those fun moments away from advices, away from instructions, away from the regular kitchen, living room, TV, just things, their children, all this. Just have a separate time, let them have fun with them, go places with them, and it's a blessing. It was something I have never dreamt about, but even when it was happening, I thought I was imagining. And even when I sent these pictures to my father, he said, you know what, when I look at these pictures, I feel like I'm in a dream and I'm waiting to wake up, and maybe I'll wake up and found it was all but a huge dream.